All right. Looks like we're live here. Trading with a 1 point stop on a 2 minute chart. Trying to get something going. We're in 3 contracts right now. Each contract is a point below. Um, when we open up a new one, we're going to place our stop, all our stops at the new one here. So, see what we can get going here. Got a little momentum coming off, but it could just as easily come back and take us out. So, we got to be vigilant. It's a prop account, an Apex prop account. It's my third one that I'm working on. You see I'm about halfway there, a little bit more than halfway there on this third one here. I got 2 in the bag already. They're just a 25K accounts. You just got to make 1,500, so it's not asking for a lot. I can only add on one more time, so I'd like to do it on a bull bar closing at its high if possible. It looks like I might get that here in 5, 6 seconds. 3, 2, buying.
Order filled.
And we're going to just take the risk out of all of these for the most part, move them up. It's going to kind of obscure my profit and loss, but if you really want to see that, that's right here. I had this idea that we were going to go to 34 or 40, 45.50 earlier. I put that in the Discord. That's my cat. She just laid on the trackpad. So I had this idea we were going to get up there today. And I think this may be the push that does it. So let's see what they got here. Watching the dome here. It's abbreviated dome, not top of book, or it's only top of book. It's not the entire depth of market. I find just watching this helps me better than watching the entire, depth of market, because it can really be overwhelming, I guess, when you see orders, up top coming in and out. But if you're just looking at the best bid and ask, you can get a pretty good idea of when things pick up. You really start to see these numbers turn over here. I don't think I should be giving all this up. I'm gonna move my stops here, here, and here. Got a small risk, so any small profit helps. I'm looking for a bar to trade above this
Stop
bar.
filled.
All right, so we just got knocked out of one of those, but that's okay. I get to add on.
Stop filled.
All right, so we're out of that whole trade. We're up to 900 bucks right now. That entire exchange, we bought all of these at 39, 38, 38. So we got a few points out of them. I wouldn't mind being a limit bull here, but I feel like with such small stops, I gotta
Order
always
filled.
be in something here. So I'm just kind of taking what they'll give me on the way up and trying not to give too much back. And hopefully we get a big breakout, 5, 6, 10 point breakout where we can really capitalize on it. You see down here I have a ATM strategy. It says you're kidding me,
Stop filled.
meaning I'm trading with a 1 point stop. Like, are you kidding me? So let's see how this does here on the back of this. Been running up, running up. Overall, probably up about 200 bucks in this entire little breakout here, but let's see what the retest does. What's up, Mario?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I am
No,
recording this for a potential stream, so if you talk, you may be included. I don't really know.
All right.
I don't know if it filters the voice coming out of the computer out, but oh yeah, I'm just scalping this on the way up. I have a 1 point stop that I keep throwing in there, and I've been up a couple hundred bucks a few times. Trailed it and got stopped out. 2 minute candle. But I think we got some momentum here. I'm trying to see how this one's going to close. No follow through on this one here. And also no follow through on this one here. So trading range, I should be buying below bars. So let's see how this one closes. I might buy this if it closes. Yeah, it's not giving me anything. How's your trading going today?
Order filled.
I'm just reviewing now. I usually stop trading out one, so after that, I'm cut off.
Oh, I see. Did you have a profitable day?
No, no, no.
But you said you never felt better taking trades. It's got to be
Yeah,
something.
it was just whatever, you know. I was like, oh, okay, loss here. I don't care. We'll review it later. I took three, or no, I took, how many did I take? Two or three losses, but yeah, mentally I felt great after them.
Okay. What was different, do you think?
Just, I've sized down a bit, which is one factor for sure. Where my R was, it was 150 before, so now the past 2 weeks it's been $75.
Okay.
And I've also just been watching all those like Mark Douglas videos and
Order filled.
all his content about probabilities and on how I cannot be affected by the outcome of the trade, regardless if it's a winner or a loser.
Hmm. Yeah, that's all great stuff.
Yeah, I really like his content. Every time I watch his content, I'm always learning something new.
Yeah. Yeah, I like his approach. His older stuff right before, or I guess his newer stuff, but his newer stuff right before he passed, he was just like so agitated it seemed all the time when he was teaching
Yeah.
people. He was like, I've been teaching this for 20 years, you guys still don't get it. He's like, you don't know. You can't know. What makes you think you know?
Yeah.
He like get questions and he'd be like, what? I don't understand what you're saying. I don't get. It's hilarious.
Yeah.
Damn, Mark is agitated for sure. But yeah, I'm just trading with 1 point stops, just trying to see what I can get away with here. I mean, every time I press the button, it's $50 plus commissions. Um, it's not really something I'm concerned about, but I think we have some momentum here at the top of this channel, this break here. We didn't even test it all the way down here, so might take a couple stop outs to get some going. But I said we were gonna get to 40, 45, 50, and I didn't pull that number out of my ass. That was the measuring of the channel we came out of. So that would complete the pattern for me. So we'll see if we get up there. I feel like my stops are way up there though. 45, 49. Oh, okay. I'm on this one, not that one. Okay, I get it. Okay. So definitely in a trading range again. So should be buying lower, like I just said earlier. I should be buying where I'm getting stopped out. So I almost want to buy again here. Yeah, I'm gonna buy again here.
Order filled.
Oh, I gotta get in there. 39. Yeah, I was looking at Nasdaq today. They had like a 3 tick spread for like in the middle of the day. I'm just like, that's $60 just to get into the trade. You got to cross that whole spread. That was crazy to me.
I was kicking off the extended hours on my charts, and when I put those extended hours off, the charts give all different stories of what's happening on the chart.
Yeah.
Kind of weird, but I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing.
Well, it depends on how you want to trade it. I mean, it's
Stop field.
there's some people that don't trade extended because of that reason. So I don't mind it. It doesn't bother me, but I do turn it off from time to time
Stop
too. You
field.
can really see the gaps. All right, I think we're getting ready to sell this off here. Breaking back into this channel.
Order filled.
All right, let's go. You want to go? I'll go with you. This might be a reversal candle here. Might reverse as soon as this closes. It's all right. I'll keep trying. It's closing near its low. Okay.
Order filled.
Let's go to last here. I actually like that too, that retry and fail.
Order filled.
So we broke out of the top, which shouldn't have happened. And now we're coming back into the range. I think we're going to try for this lower end here. Can I stay in with 1 point stops all the way down? My cat's sitting here watching the screen intently. She's so funny.
I got my dog hiding under my feet right now. There's lightning and thunder, so scared.
Yeah, she's right underneath my arm, actually. Just chilling, watching my keyboard light up. 5, 4, 3, 2. I'm selling again.
Order filled.
Close at its low. That's the sell signal. Let's go. I really want to bring these here, though. It's probably going to stop me on all of them, but that's okay.
So here you just went short?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm short 4 contracts. I've been short this whole time. 1 point stops. I'm probably not going to get much out of this. Let's see. I was trying to make this account today. This will be my 3rd one, but today was a
Stop field.
very tricky day. Yeah, I got taken out of that. So I'm only up 625 for the day. I was up to 1,000 at one point. I was only 500 away on my 3rd one, but take these executions off of here. They're distracting me. So came back into the range here. This is also a channel here. Did you use a lot of channels today, or use price action, or what? What'd you use?
A combination of channels and price action.
Okay.
So I had a big channel on ES and NQ throughout pre-market, or yeah, throughout the overnight session. I posted it in the, where is it, the NQ channels.
Yeah, I saw that one. That one broke up, didn't it? And you tried to
Yeah,
short it.
yeah. So
Order
it looked like
filled.
it broke out, and then it failed and it came back down. So I was thinking it's
Order
gonna
filled.
come back and test the bottom, or sorry, break down,
Mm-hmm.
and it didn't do that. I had a few sell signal candlesticks. It just didn't work. So that was that.
Yeah.
It looked really good though, honestly. Even on the 10 minute, like it swiped the resistance for about like the past 20 bars. And then I was holding under for quite some time. So I was thinking this is weak. This is going to go down. Then it failed to go down. And then I shorted it, which is kind of contradicting because if it failed to go down, why would I short it? You know what
Yeah.
I mean? But I was just thinking that that fail was a weak fail because it was on the lower time frame that I saw it on.
Mm.
So I was playing like the 15 and the 30 minute fail on the higher time frame, but then it also failed on like the 3 minute and the 5 minute to go down. So I really didn't know which one to choose. So I just put my stop in at the high and then I got stopped out.
Mm. This market wants to go down.
Have you been watching VIX? VIX has been going down while market's been going up. Or
No.
sorry,
Other way around.
yeah, sorry, that's what I mean. VIX has been going up while this market has been going up, which is kind of weird.
Well, it's inverse. So it should be going the opposite direction, right?
Yeah, but what I'm saying is like if you put on the 15 minute time frame, VIX is climbing on the 15 while ES is also climbing.
Mm.
That shouldn't be happening. So I'm thinking
Stop
this
filled.
this trend won't last for too long.
It just broke out of the bottom of this channel and failed. All right, I'm gonna buy again.
Order filled.
And if you cross above that candle, I'm gonna buy some more. There's your signal there, that 5 minute bar.
Yeah, fit prints.
Let's see what happens here. How many points is this from this high? 5 points from the high. And I'm gonna buy that again.
Order filled.
So we just failed to take out the bottom of this channel here. And we're kind of in the zone of the top of this, so this could be considered holding here. So let's see if we can target the high, take out the high. I'm going to take every buy signal on the way up. So this candle trading above this candle is a buy signal.
Order filled.
Or what are you trading it on? Which time frame?
2 minute. It's really choppy though. I should be going for scalps, so maybe if we get one, two, maybe 2 points out of this, I'll take profit again because I've been chopped up a few times here. Looks like testing is having a good day. Justin.
I was thinking about creating a rule where if I see like the 4 hour or the 2 hour time frame just in a strong trend, to not go against it whatsoever.
Yeah, I mean that
Or
would
that.
work definitely for you because you want to swing anyway. So I mean you should always be aligned with the higher time frame because you want to you don't like to scalp from what you told me. So
Yeah.
it should always be your thing. All right, that's another buy signal. I gotta take
Order
that.
filled.
What's your buy signal here on the 2 minute?
Just
The close?
a bar trading above the high of another bar. That's it. Because I never know
So
if that's
once
gonna
you
be the start of the next trend or not. So I gotta take it if I'm in that direction.
Okay, so basically you bought the bottom of that channel, it failed to break down, right?
Right,
On that hammer.
right. And then I added. I bought that. I bought it when it crossed above the hammer. I bought it when it crossed above the candle 2 bars back from the hammer. I bought when the bar traded above the big bar, the igniting bar, and then I just bought when this bar traded above this bar. So all of them are 50-point stops. I've got 200 dollars risk in the whole trade right now. Um, and I'm not gonna move the stops. I'm just gonna see what it gives me, and if it takes out one or two, I might add on again if I get another signal. So
Okay, so you're not working with the core position, you're just taking a bunch of single trades.
right, and managing them, just well, they're gonna manage themselves because they're only 50-point stops. So, but if we get a big ass move here, if we get something to take us up to the top of this channel, um, that's 3 points, $600. I'll probably get out. Um, if we get an even bigger move, take us through my stops, through my take profits up here, that'd be great too. But if we get a big move down, I'll be taken out at a small loss. Just going to control that downside and see what the market wants to give me. But it's definitely very two sided, but I think it wants to at least test that 45 because there's so many sellers right now. I think it wants to punish them. And you just got to think who's selling up here. Like,
Stop filled.
see, I just got taken out of that one. Like, who's selling? Who's trying to? I don't know. It went from being up 60 to down 112.
Now, if we break over that
Stop
doji on the
filled.
2 minute, you're gonna buy again?
Oh yeah, 100%. But it looks like I'll have an opportunity to buy before then because it looks
Stop
like it's gonna
filled.
come down here and take me out of all these. So I might not be buying at all. We break below this, I gotta sell. Now this is a failed reversal, and this could be a failed reversal failure, a reversal failure. So that is a pattern also.
Pricing about 50% up in that bottom of the hammer.
Yeah. Let's see if they follow through on this. The Bears. See if they follow through. These are such small moves, though. It's kind of. It's nice follow through on that candle. And volume's picking up. But I'm gonna buy again.
Order filled.
Buying the bottom of bars. The stop bears are not, or stop bulls are not getting it done right now. When you have this weak trend, just this is a very weak trend, and it's weak because it's two-sided. You've basically got limit bulls and limit bears duking it out, and then occasionally the other market participants will come in and try something, but it's very weak. I really should be buying at the bottom, and I said this when you came on, but I should be buying at the bottom. I shouldn't be buying at the tops. So maybe taking the buy signal at the top of the bar is not what I should be doing right now. Until they show me they can consistently make money, which they haven't, because every time they buy at the top, there's a pullback, and I could just get a better price on the pullback. So
What about the preceding leg up to this before the hammer candle? Wouldn't you say that they made some money there?
yeah, but not a lot. It was still difficult. They made one with one bar, and then this one retraced. That one retraced. They made money at the top, but then they didn't follow through at the top of the range. So I'm going to switch my tactics now. Actually, so I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to widen my stops, and I'm going to put my buy orders at the bottom of these bars here. This is actually looking like it wants to come back into this channel here. Fail completely. Let's do this. Let's get out.
Order filled.
Get a better idea of what's going on. There's a big move coming. I'm trying to figure out which way it's going to be.
Most likely up.
Yeah, the probabilities are that it is going to be up. You're right. That's really the simplest way to put it.
What would you say is like the best way for me to stay with the
Order filled.
higher time frame or play along with those guys? Because this morning, like I said, I was trying to short off the 15 and 30 minute, where the 4 hour we've just had like maybe 20 to 30 green bars.
Yeah.
So I was going against the trend there, thinking that I found the top.
Oh, well, depends on your objective. I don't call it. I don't personally think of it as counter trend trading if I'm only looking for a couple points. That's why I'm always looking at what the pullbacks are to see if the market is pulling back enough to give me what I'm counter trending for. So, I mean, it really doesn't matter if I see weakness, like, I see a doji at the top, or I see that, a nice reversal pattern, and the market's been retracing 5 or 6 points, it might be able to give me two or three of those. So that's what I think about. Like right now, you just measure these retracements here. Like you measure these legs up. So the impulse moves right here, they're going to be the bigger moves. This was the biggest impulse here. Looks like on the chart, maybe since here. So
Yeah.
like this one here and this one here. So if I add them together, or if I average them together, you're looking at what? 8 points and about 7 points maybe. So 7.5 points. So if I were to take a thing that was 7 points and I would put it to the low of this, or probably the low of this, this is what I would expect if the same people that did this and did this and did this are still in the market. Looks like they gave you something similar here too.
I see.
Um,
Yeah, that makes sense.
and then the retracements, if you look at those the same way, yeah, this is getting ready to,
Order filled.
let me get down here. If you look at this one the same way, what are the retracements giving you? I look at the last 3 or 4 just to get an idea of when it retraces, what is it giving you as far as range? And you're getting about 5. So they're getting stronger up here. Earlier, what they give you before they slowed down. Let's see here.
Yeah, that's a good way to look at it.
6 points. What is this one here? From here to here, 4 points. So you can see we're almost perfectly balanced. The retracements and the pullbacks are pretty much the same, but if you measure them, you can kind of get an idea of when one's going to come to an end, and when one is going to when the other one's going to take over, and also um, oh, I want to size into this. It's going to take us right up. I think this is going to be my trade.
Order filled.
I'm gonna
Order
size it.
filled.
What was I saying? Also, um, you can tell when a move is outside of those parameters. So if I get a move right now, like a down move from the top of this candle that's more than 6 points, it's probably going to go lower, but I really don't need to see like 10 points to figure that out. Like I can save myself some money. So I'm right there at this 6 point thing here. If it's gonna come 6 points, it's gonna stop me out. It's a little bit higher than the average. I probably could be a little bit further away down here of what the market participants have been doing themselves. And also, if you reach up, like if it reaches up to the top of this and my stops are here and I see it getting weak, I'm probably going to take profits because this is all they've been willing to give me all day is this average of 7 points up before the other side takes over. So I don't put this on the chart all the time, but I use it in my head all the time. I'm always looking at counter moves, the impulse move, comparing them. Who's stronger? Are they getting weaker? What's the quality of the move? Are there big bars? Is it real laborious on the way up? Is there a pullback and then a thing, or is it just bar 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 bar, and then they take over bar bar bar, or is it just kind of like this, like just grinding up, this grinding price action here? They're pulling back. They're selling in every single one of these candles. It's not, the bulls are not in control, but they're definitely have an edge over the bears right now because they're pushing up. So weak bulls, bulls that are buying pullbacks, bulls buying pullbacks, pullback. But you got to find a way that makes sense to you and that you can use all the time, because even if it's total BS, um, it's going to give you a framework to operate in, and you'll know really quick if it's not working. If you do it the same way, over a week or 2 weeks, you're gonna know that, okay, this is garbage. It doesn't help me, or there's something to this. Let me see how I can improve it. And that's
Yeah.
how I come up with all of my little things that I use to trade. But I want to use them the same way every time. I don't want to add this and that every other day and see. But Let's see what this one does here. I think this has potential here. Failed to break down twice. It also got caught by the top of this channel here that it broke out of. Let's see if it can make it to the top here. They just tried to pull back. So when I see something like this, when I see like a pullback, like if they come, so say they come back and do like from here, let's do here to here, say a 3-point pullback. That's half of what they normally do. So let's put that there. Let's just monitor this and see what happens here. We'll put it in red so it's a pullback. This was the last pullback right here. And the little red one is what I'd like to see before they took off again. But for higher time frame, I think you just, I mean, if you want to swing, you need to swing. But once again, um, you can be looking at the higher time frame all you want. If you don't have enough money to fade a higher time frame candle, it really doesn't matter. You're gonna be scalping either way. You're either gonna be taking that bar. If it's a 20-point bar and you don't want to risk 20 points, you're gonna be taking it and subdividing it. You're gonna try to get in at the top, maybe risk 5 points, and then let it fall through the middle third, and then maybe risk the last 5 points. You're going to have to find a way to manage that risk if you really want to play those candles, because they move around just like these do. They just look like they've only been trending up because they're closed, but you don't know the churn within those candles as they formed. So you got to have the capital to be able to weather that.
Yeah.
But they can definitely give you some context. Like, if I see a big ass, like I've been trading the 4 hour at night, doing really well actually, because everything just moves so slow and volatility is low, and right before CPI, you could just tell the markets wanted to go up. They just wanted to go up. So every 4 hour was bullish. So I just scaled in when it pulled back. It started with 3 micros, and when it pulled back, I added some and pulled back some more. I added a little more, but I knew that I was really trying to risk this entire 4 hour bar. And then luckily it gave me a tiny 4 hour bar. So that was a really defined risk if I could just get under there and if it traded below it, um, to get out. But it never did. It just shot up. I was able to get a pass another account that way. So we had something going on here. Let me see here. I probably need to turn on my high and low. Where is it at? Why is it looking like this? My high to be this, and my low to be this. How's the Al Brooks stuff coming?
It's good. Just passing by through it right now. I'm still going through it. I finished let me see which part. I know I finished one big section so far. So I finished the getting started, the charting analysis, the market cycles,
Okay.
and now I'm on to the support, resistance, and basic patterns.
Okay. You're really taking your time going through that stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I think I've already been through like 20 hours of it.
Yeah. Yeah, I just devoured it when I bought it finally.
I also put it on 1.25 speed
Oh
when I'm
yeah, that
watching.
helps. That definitely helps. All right, so we're getting a pullback here. Let's see if it's half the average, more than the average. Let's see what it does here. I'm way out of the average range though, so
Where is your target? Because you said you were risking 1 point and you were up a few points there, no?
yeah, I was, and then it came back. But I'm gonna let it run to these up here. I'm gonna let it run to the 43 into the 40s, mid 40s.
I see.
I mean, if I'm right, I just want to pass this account, so I don't want to be right and then still have to trade more to pass. Mm-mm-mm. All right, so we pulled back less than half of the average here, and we got a nice wick on this. I don't know if you can see it. I have the red in here too. As I can turn it white here. We pulled back less than the average of half. So if the bulls take this as a real pullback, as weakness in the bears, and they're able to put in one of these on the upside, we're going to get a nice move up through my levels here. So let's see what happens.
And now are you going to add to your position if it breaks above that?
No, this is a 24K, so I can only do 4 contracts. I'm max sized up right now. And I bought at the bottom of this upward sloping channel. So if it breaks up through there, I just expect it to keep going and hit my profit targets. Let's see what happens here. I think we want to see the 50 marker though. I think it's crazy how we couldn't get over 4,200 forever. And then we just blew up 300 points and now we can't get below 4,450. It's just crazy how prices aren't accepted and then all of a sudden when they are, it's just like, oh, I won't pay less. I won't sell for less. Now the sentiment shifts.
It's the new norm.
Yeah.
If you look at a Dow Jones, it looks like it's wedging. So that might be able to ignite or fuel your move on ES.
Let's see. If it wedges in the right direction.
Yeah.
I wonder what my waters is doing. I haven't had an indicator that it broke through the high yet. Come on, what's the problem? Bring it up. Oh, this is terrible. Bring up my chart here now. Maybe because it's sharing the. I don't know. I'm gonna do this. Oh, waters is languishing down here. This stock is so intriguing to me. It's gonna intrigue me out of all my money.
Do you think we're going to go push new all-time highs on ES?
Oh, that's a while away. But, I mean, they're not going up here just to turn around. Analysts were saying all-time highs by the end of the year. They were saying that at the beginning of the year because of how interest rates were shaping up. So, it looks like the work is he'll get on and say, "Oh, there's still work to do," and blah 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 blah. But inflation's coming in below, printing below expectations now, so the market has no reason to fear him anymore. And as soon as he cuts or does a hint of cutting, um, it's gonna just unlock a lot of money. Like I'm waiting for him to cut so I can buy another house. So it's just like as soon as he says, "Okay, we're coming down," you're gonna see the floodgates open and the economy is gonna be booming again. It's probably gonna get red hot again. That's probably why he wants to overcorrect a little bit, so that when he does turn the money spigot back on, he doesn't run into the same problem as soon as he did before. So we'll see. We'll see. That's my thought on it. But I'm watching interest rates for mortgage reasons, and when you buy a house, you gotta, do everything that you do, all the spending that comes along with that. So that really fuels the economy. That's why the home sales are so important. And he's really pricing a lot of people out right now with these interest rates. I don't want a fucking $700 interest rate or $700 in interest only to my mortgage every month for the first 10 years. That's stupid. All right, so we've broken above this range. Now we're coming right back. So sellers are up there. They're reacting up there. It's 2 o'clock now, too. Let's see if it just pushes up there. Let's go. I like that reclaiming of that. I would buy that again if I had more contracts. Look at that volume picking up underneath. Eating up a lot of sellers. I didn't modify anything. Oh, I guess I did. Yeah, it moves my stop up automatically. That's right. I'm like, I didn't do that. I don't like that. Put that back down there. I think this is getting ready to go. My cat is never around me this much. She's just every room I go into, she just follows me lately. What's going on? Are you hungry? She's like right underneath me, like she's taking my warmth or something. You're taking my warmth? You want my warmth? Oh.
Yeah, I think that my trade was pretty valid this morning. I just keep thinking about it, how it could have been avoided, but it's this meets everything for a short idea.
Yeah. Yeah, and it will. And you'll take it and it won't work. And you'll feel like a failure unless you know that it doesn't matter. And then the
Yeah,
next
I,
time you
I
take it, it will work.
just have to accept it.
Yeah. All right, we're getting somewhere here. I'm only 500 away from my profit target. That's another 2.5 points. Ugh, it keeps moving my damn orders up. I don't like that. I need to turn that off. But it's going to keep doing it. It's going to keep doing it. No, I don't want to be stopped out there. I don't want it. I don't want it.
I
No.
think I need a way to identify how to trade these channels a bit better because sometimes I'll give these channels significance, like, or not significant. That's the wrong word. So I'll have a channel from, like, let's say the 4 hour time frame,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'll give it significance if a 5 minute bar rejects off of it.
Yeah, that's no good.
I feel like that doesn't make sense, you know?
Yeah, and that's what I was telling you yesterday. You really got to try to trade the time frame that you're on, and you should really just try to graduate, up to the time frames that you want to trade on. Like, I didn't get into trading to sit in front of the computer every day and trade. That's not my end goal. Um, this is $600 and it's looking kind of weak, but I know it's gonna go to that fucking target up there. I don't want to take partial either. Come on, just give me one more push. 700.
Right. The volume is climbing too.
Yeah, volume's in there. They're pushing this sucker up. If you look at the bid ask right now in the dome, it's lopsided right now. But that doesn't mean it won't come down here and check, because as soon as they stop buying, it's gonna dry up and it's gonna drop a little. I'm just gonna have to cancel these damn stops if they don't quit raising them for me. Put in new ones. Yeah, they're not gonna let them stay there, and they're gonna pop them back up again on me. I'm gonna cancel these stops and put in fresh stops. I can't have them keep doing that. It's distracting me. So I will put in 4 down here, sell 4 down here. Now it shouldn't move it.
God damn, they're still pushing this thing. It's insane. Hmm.
Well, that biggest bar up there, that volume is red, and that's no good. So we went about half the average. We went about half the average bull push. A little bit more. Yeah, a little bit more. About 60% of the average bull push. So I'm gonna look at this one now, and I'm gonna put this one here. That was what we wanted last time, and we got a little bit less than that, so that was favorable. So this is what we actually got last time. So I'm gonna put that up there. Now I just want to compare this leg down to what they gave us last time. And then this has been the average leg all day. So now I got 3 boxes to work in here from the high as a pullback. So let's see what they want to give us here.
All right, well, Jay, I'm gonna head to the gym. Good luck with your trade.
Have fun. If it's
Yeah.
a good one, I'll make a video out of it.
All right. Good luck.
All
See ya.
right. Peace. see what we got here. That was the last measurement up. What we got was this up. Got this one up here. Got that one up. We got that one up. We really want this one up though. But even that one will take me to my profit targets. So let's see if we can take out a high here and get to the top of this channel, break out. Okay. Almost. Let's go. You're almost there. You can do it.
Order filled.
There we go. There we go.
Order filled.
Just like that, guys. We're there again. Another Apex account challenge in the bag. 1550 total P&L. I made a little bit last night too. Only won 40% of my trades. Look at that. Dismal. Lost 49%, broke even on 10, and still passed this combine. So now we just gotta keep it above. I'll show you the other two here. There's one here that's over the mark. Here's the second one over the mark. This is the one that we just did here. And this is the one I'm going to be working on starting tomorrow. I'm about $200 up on that. So yeah. Alright guys, you can join the Discord in the description below. Hope you enjoyed the video. I'm not going to edit this because I don't have the time. So just enjoy the content, and I will hopefully see you in the Discord. Peace.